Sunlit Sands. Kai Thompson and Maya Patel stood on the sunlit sands of their coastal town, gazing at the horizon. Summer had just begun, and they were ready for an adventure. The gentle waves lapped at their feet as Kai pulled out an old, worn treasure map from his backpack. "This map will lead us to hidden treasures," he declared. Maya adjusted her sun hat and peered at the map. "First stop, the abandoned lighthouse," she said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. They set off along the sandy path, the lighthouse towering in the distance. It had been deserted for years, shrouded in mystery and local legends. As they approached, they heard a cheerful whistle. Captain Jack, the retired sailor, sat on the steps, mending a fishing net. "Ahoy, young adventurers!" he greeted them. "Captain Jack," Kai exclaimed. "We're looking for treasures hidden in Sunlit Sands. Can you help us?" The old sailor's eyes twinkled with interest. "I've heard many tales of treasures and secrets," Captain Jack said. "Let's see that map of yours." He scrutinized the ancient parchment with a knowing smile. "This map shows the way to the Pirate King's treasure," Captain Jack explained. "Legend has it, it's hidden beneath the town, guarded by riddles and traps." Maya's curiosity was piqued. "Where do we start?" she asked eagerly. Captain Jack pointed to the lighthouse. "Inside, there's a clue," he said mysteriously. They ventured into the lighthouse, the air cool and damp. Dust particles danced in the beams of light streaming through the cracked windows. On the wall, they found an old painting of a ship. Below it, a plaque read, "Seek the light where shadows meet." Kai and Maya exchanged puzzled glances. "Shadows meet at sunset," Maya realized. "We need to come back then." Captain Jack nodded approvingly. "Smart thinking, lass," he said. As they waited for sunset, they explored the town. Ella, the mischievous young artist, joined them, sketchbook in hand. "Can I come along?" she asked. "Of course," Kai replied. "We're uncovering Sunlit Sands secrets." Ella's eyes lit up. "I know a lot about the sea creatures around here," she said proudly. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they returned to the lighthouse. The shadows grew long, merging at the base of the tower. "Now what?" Kai wondered. Maya examined the plaque again. "There's something behind this," she said, prying it loose. A small key fell into her hand. "The first clue." "A key to what?" Ella asked, intrigued. Captain Jack stroked his beard. "There's an old chest in the lighthouse basement," he mused. "Let's check it out." They descended into the basement, a damp and dark place filled with cobwebs. In the corner, they spotted an ancient chest, its lock rusted but intact. Maya inserted the key and turned it with a creak. The chest opened, revealing a piece of parchment. "Another map," Kai exclaimed, examining it closely. The new map led them to the caves along the coastline. "We need to explore those caves tomorrow," Maya decided. "But first, we need supplies." They gathered torches, ropes, and snacks, preparing for the next day's adventure. As the sun rose, they set off towards the caves, excitement building. The entrance to the cave was hidden behind a waterfall. Kai and Maya squeezed through the narrow gap, the roar of water echoing around them. Inside, the cave was cool and dark. They lit their torches, the flames casting flickering shadows on the walls. "Look for any clues," Kai instructed. Ella pointed to a series of carvings on the cave wall. "These look like directions," she said, tracing the symbols with her finger. Following the carvings, they ventured deeper into the cave. The path twisted and turned, leading them to a hidden chamber adorned with crystals. In the center of the chamber stood a pedestal with a golden compass. "This must be the next clue," Maya said, carefully picking up the compass. The compass needle pointed steadily west. To the islands, Captain Jack said. We'll need a boat. Kai grinned. Let's ask old Mr. Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez, the local fisherman, agreed to take them to the islands. Be careful out there, he warned. The sea can be unpredictable. They set sail, the boat cutting through the waves. The islands appeared on the horizon, mysterious and inviting. We'll find the treasure, Kai said confidently. As they landed on the island, they saw an ancient statue half buried in the sand. This must be it, Maya said. The map shows the treasure is nearby. The compass pointed to a grove of palm trees. Dig here, Ella suggested, marking a spot with her sketch. They dug into the soft sand with their hands. Their fingers struck something hard. I found something, Kai shouted. They unearthed a small wooden box, covered in barnacles and seaweed. Inside the box was a leather-bound journal. It's the Pirate King's diary, Captain Jack whispered, his eyes wide with amazement. The diary contains stories of adventures, clues, and the final resting place of the treasure. Beneath sunlit sands, Maya read aloud. We need to go back. Back in Sunlit Sands, they followed the diary's instructions to the town square. It says the treasure is under the old well, Kai said, excitement building. They pried open the well's cover and climbed down, finding a hidden tunnel. This is it, Maya whispered. The final stretch. The tunnel led to a large cavern, filled with gold coins, jewels, and artifacts. The treasure, Kai shouted, their voices echoing off the walls. They returned to the surface, their arms filled with treasure. The town gathered, awestruck by the sight. You did it. Mr. Hernandez cheered. This treasure belongs to everyone, Maya said, her heart full. It's a part of our history. The townsfolk agreed, planning a grand celebration. That night, Sunlit Sands was alight with festivities. Music, laughter, and stories filled the air. Kai and Maya felt a deep sense of accomplishment. We did it, Kai said, smiling at Maya. We uncovered the town's secrets and brought everyone together. Maya nodded, her eyes shining with joy. Captain Jack raised his glass. To the adventurers. He toasted. And to the spirit of Sunlit Sands, may it always shine bright. Ella handed Kai and Maya a sketch of their journey. A keepsake, she said. To remember this summer by. They accepted it gratefully. As the night drew to a close, Kai and Maya sat on the beach, watching the stars. This was the best summer ever, Maya said softly. And it's just the beginning, Kai replied. There are more adventures out there, waiting for us. Maya smiled, feeling hopeful for the future. The next day, they met at the lighthouse, their favorite spot. What's next? Kai asked, looking at the horizon. Another map? Maya suggested, laughing. They spent the morning exploring the beach, finding small treasures, shells, driftwood, and sea glass. Each discovery added to their collection of memories. Captain Jack joined them, sharing more stories of the sea. Remember, the greatest treasures are the ones you find in your heart, he said wisely. The friends agreed, understanding the true meaning of their adventure. It's not just about the treasure, Kai said. It's about the journey and the friends we made. As summer days turned to autumn, they prepared for school. We'll always have sunlit sands, Maya said. And the adventures we shared. They promised to return every summer, to relive their adventures and create new ones. This is our special place, Kai said. Forever. One last time, they climbed the lighthouse, looking out at the town they loved. To new adventures, Maya said, holding Kai's hand. To new adventures, Kai echoed, their hearts full of hope and excitement. The sun set over sunlit sands, casting a golden glow on their future. Their story spread through the town, inspiring others to explore and cherish their home. Sunlit Sands thrived, united by the friends' discovery. Years passed, but the bond between Kai and Maya remained strong. They returned each summer, keeping their promise and adding to their legacy. The town celebrated their adventures, preserving the treasure as a symbol of community and history. Sunlit Sands' greatest treasure is its people, Captain Jack said. Kai and Maya's friendship became legendary, a testament to the power of exploration and imagination. "We'll always be adventurers," Maya said. "And Sunlit Sands will always be our home," Kai replied. Together, they faced the future, ready for whatever adventures awaited them. The sun set on another perfect day in Sunlit Sands. Kai and Maya stood hand in hand, their hearts full of gratitude and joy, dreaming of new horizons.